Morning, everyone. Bright sunny Monday morning. Not the warmest, but we are going to work. Call you when we, oh, not call, but get back to video once we are at our first call inside at the furnace. Then we're gonna be outside taking apart air conditioner, cleaning it, going from there. Got a little bit of a busy day, nothing terrible. Glad to be back at work though. Talk to you in a bit. Not terrible. Been here twice in a row. Clear the drain, check filter, check temp drop. Everything looks pretty good. Probably gonna replace that. Alright, back in the truck, gonna head out to the AC. Yes, I checked the blower wheel, but I was here 6 months ago. I know it's clean. That filter really wasn't dirty, and nothing really gets past those April air filters. But I actually am cleaning the blower wheel later, so you'll see that. Wait to call this back. I found it about 2 weeks ago. So I'll take care of that at about 1 o'clock. But let's go out to this AC. Right there she is, closed cage Bryant. 5 years old. I was here last year as well. Not a whole lot to these systems. We don't hook up gauges to check refrigerant. If the temp drop was good inside, I just kind of feel the lines, make sure the air coming out is warm. Got a spigot right there. You can take this whole top off, take the sides off, clean it, check cap, check amp draws, check inrush, and go from there. Check this out, guys. That is not the original capacitor. This thing is 5 years old and it's already had parts replaced. That's lovely. Storage protector is good. Kill power. Alright. Check this cap. $45. Bed 5. We are good. That's what it's rated for. You can test those while they're running if you want. There's a way to do it. I don't remember the exact numbers to multiply, divide by, but HVAC school has all those. It has a calculator. Take amp draws, take voltage. Take these fan wires off. Get this top off. And show you that in a minute. Alright, taking this top off, pretty simple. Bust out all these screws. Screw holder if you got them. Put that over on the disconnect, drill down. Whole thing looks off. Be careful with your wires. Alright, and then the top's off. If you like to lean that over, and then same thing with this. Now, depending on what you're comfortable with, depending on how big the unit is, you can take this off in one, which is what I usually like to do, unless it's like a 4-ton or higher, or a really high efficient unit with one's large. But if you can take off in 2 pieces, you can take off that screw and that side. Take off in 4 if you really want. Yeah, it's not super dirty. This neighborhood doesn't have a lot of trees. Insides don't get that bad. Outsides get a little. Usually not terrible over here in the 55 plus retired community. But yeah, we're going to go talk to the homeowner about everything in here being good, everything inside being good. Come back out here, clean this out, hose it. If you're getting a cleaning and they're not taking it all the way apart, they're not really doing a cleaning. So keep that in mind if you ever have someone on work on your stuff. All right, talk to the homeowner, let them know what's going on. We're gonna hose down the system. Got my water, and this is what I like to do. If I'm not working on an inverter system, I don't cover this. I don't care about those parts. It's 2 things. Nothing can really go wrong in there. I like to hose down everything, get all the dirt off. Hose from the inside, clear that shit out. And then get the coil cleaner, go from the outside, hose it out from the inside, make sure it's all out so it doesn't eat the coils. And then everything goes back together. So I'll talk to you back in a minute. This one's not really dirty, so it's not so satisfying, but it is still cool to see all the water go through the fins. Some of them you get a winter coat and it literally just falls off. Which isn't a winter coat, it's a summer coat from all the cottonwood, but you get the analogy. Alright, the fun part. Try to get everything to work itself top down. Try not to soak your pants at your 8 a.m. call. And then I spray the cage too. Care a lot less about the cage, but the cage's got a lot of moss or anything growing on it. It's nice to get that off. Make it look nice and shiny. People feel good about what they're paying for if their equipment looks good. Alright, let that sit for a minute and then rinse. Y'all want to know the secret to not burning out being a blue collar worker? Let shit go. Know that there's shit out of your control. You can't always fix everything. Take pride in your work. That's kind of it. I mean, the family stuff, you know, not seeing them all the time. When you get busy, that sucks, but it's not all year. It's not every day. So, much as it sucks, a couple months out of the year, just know that's not it. And as long as you take pride in your work, you do what's right, you don't screw anybody over, do a good job the first time. That's all it is, man. You work for a shitty company, leave. Your services are good elsewhere. You're needed elsewhere. There's always room for blue collar. There's always room for somebody that has good skills. Don't stress it. Yeah, there's my motivation Monday for the week. I don't know. Just once I adopted that, kind of those principles, life just got better. And I don't hate coming to work. I love what I do. I know that everything is going to be okay. Wife will eventually be happy. Kids will be happy. As long as you're providing, you're good to go, man. So that's my little heartfelt moment of the day. Let's get back to cleaning this air conditioner. Nice and clean on the sides. The back. Probably rinse that a little bit more. Inside is shiny. Outside, still gotta do that. Hose that out. This ain't even bad. This is the fun part about if you don't take these all the way apart, getting them all back on without hurting anything. So Bryant's have hooks, depending on the unit, maybe only on 2 sides, maybe all 4 sides. I believe this one is all 4. Yep, it is. And then line up your screw holes. And then shoot all the screws in, just opposite of before. Gonna do that, put the top back on. This part's really fun, making sure you get all the sides in without pinching the absolute crap out of your fingers. I'm pretty good at it. There we go. Got it, and then just shift this. If you can't get it, use a flathead to get under there. Sometimes you have one side out, but yeah, shoot this guy full of screws, it'll be back together. Make sure you land all your wires back where they're supposed to go. If you don't remember, take a picture. We've gone on lots of callbacks where sensor fan motor is dead or not turning on because either it's in the wires hooked up to the wrong spot or someone put the fan wire on the compressor terminal and cooked it. Clean up your electrical panels, people. Makes it look nice. I want to talk about something a little controversial. Compressor saver kits. This unit, as far as I can tell, the inrush is pulling 101 amps, rated for 75 lock rotor amps. I know it's not the same thing, but it's what I can test for. This guy is going to lower that significantly. Once again, as far as I can read it. I know it's controversial. A lot of people say they kill compressors. They're not needed on scroll compressors. And that's fine. You know, I've looked into that and everything, but Trane, American Standard, they come with them. And it's right here. Start relay, start capacitor. It's in the wiring diagram. See, right here, right there, right there. So, do with that what you will. I have one on my system. It's 2 years old. My lights don't dim now. I know that can be due to wiring size, but can't really change what's in the house, so these help. Gonna get that in here, and that's all I'm gonna talk about on that topic. I think they work. I've seen that they work. I've never seen one cause an issue with a compressor. So, you know, everybody's got their own thing, but I say they work. Customers have never complained that they don't. So now, if you install them wrong, that's where they cause issues, because this is a relay. If you don't mount it right, it won't open and close right. So it's supposed to be mounted vertical. Screw up. It says it in the instructions back there. When they get mounted like this, or even worse, upside down, this capacitor doesn't come out of the circuit when it's supposed to. That will cause an issue with the compressor. But if it's installed right, it has benefits. And then make sure you clean up your wires when you're done. Okay, it's in. Wires are still clean. Another thing, if you're putting these in, make sure there's nothing behind there. You really don't want to put a self-tapper through a refrigerant line. Clean unit. Turn it back on, make sure the fan is spinning the right way. Alright, make sure everything is working. Compressor's on, fan is pulling the right direction. And that's kind of it. Just making sure your work is all good, like I said earlier. But this is good to go. Take my hose, go in there, type up my paperwork, and then go finish with this customer. Alright, that's it for this one, guys. See you later.